YouTube, it is I, your boy, the healest of Balors, Sim Balor, Prince Balor. You saw the freaking rest. Wrestlemania 36 is in the books. Night 2 happened last night. It was very fun. Not as good as night 1 in my opinion, but it was a very good show. I will kick it off. There were very good things on the show. Very questionable and controversial things on the show, apparently according to fans, but I don't see it anywhere on the show. But let's get into the review. It kicked off with the pre-show Liv Morgan faced Natalia. Who freaking cares? Moving on. Liv Morgan beat Natalia, by the way. Moving on. The pay-per-view kicked off, which I was really surprised with this. It kicked off with Rhea Ripley against Charlotte Flair. Now, this match, it was very slow, very methodical, very stiff in this match. Okay, I'm gonna talk about the gear. Okay, I'm not gonna talk about Charlotte Flair's gear, God forbid. I'm gonna talk about a little bit of Rhea Ripley. She came out as Vegeta. Now, we all know Vegeta's from Dragon Ball Z, I believe, the Dragon Ball series, or whatever. I don't watch that stuff, but I do know who Vegeta is and all that shit. So it was pretty cool seeing Rhea pay homage to that. It was pretty cool. I liked it. And the only thing I really like, how she does the stomp. I was wishing many sparks of pyro would come out, but oh well, we didn't get pyro obviously on this night of WrestleMania, but we had to deal with what we had to deal with. So yeah, I kicked off with Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair. It was a very back and forth match. So there were a few times that Charlotte went for the figure four. She was targeting on Rhea's leg and stuff like that. There was a lot of screaming in this match. Like, that's all I noticed. There was a lot. A lot of screaming. Vegeta's from Dragon Ball Z. Thank you, K buddy. Yeah, there was lots of screaming during this match. I was like, what the heck is going on? Like, there was so much yelling and screaming. There was so much yelling and screaming on this night, and night one. There was so much yelling and screaming and weird noises on these nights. Um, but yeah, in the end, basically, it came down to Charlotte putting Rhea in the figure four. Then she cinched in the figure eight, and then she cinched back, and then Charlotte Flair became the new NXT Women's Champion because I don't know. I don't know, and I really worry for the women's division in NXT. I think this was a very bad move. I don't care who disagrees with me. I don't give a shit who disagrees with me. I do think this is a very bad decision. I think Rhea should have been put over, but this is Charlotte Flair. And what Charlotte Flair wants, Charlotte Flair gets. That's probably why she won the Royal Rumble and shit like that. I think this is a very bad decision, a bad move on WWE's part. You should have put Rhea over in this match. This was her coming out party, but you didn't do that. You had to give Miss Flair another title shot and another title win under her belt just to satisfy her and her freaking needs. I don't get it. I don't freaking get it. I hate this decision. This is bullshit. I think this is a very bad decision. I don't freaking care about how. If you like Charlotte Flair, if you like this decision here, to each his own. To each his own, literally. I don't care. Good for you. I don't give a shit about this. This is bad. This is a very bad decision. This is a very bad move by WWE. I do think this. I really fear for the women's division. Now, I'm going to see how this all plays out. Obviously, I'm going to see how this all plays out on television. So that before I get too critical and just too negative about the whole situation. I'm in the mood of like where I want to wait for things to get out. They gave it to her just because it was her birthday. I don't think it was that. It probably could come into play about why they gave it to her, but I think the other reason why they gave it to her is because I don't know. Maybe Rhea's ready to get called. That's another thing I kept hearing about. Rhea's ready to get called up. Charlotte Flair and Finn Balor in NXT to counter NXT's AEW to counter AEW's Jon Moxley and Jericho and Matt Hardy. That could be another reason. I don't really know. I just think this is a very horrible decision by WWE. And if you agree with that, that's totally fine. You can have your own opinion, stuff like that. I think this is I just don't agree with that. I hate this. I think the women's division is in big trouble in NXT. This is Charlotte Flair we're talking about. And I know you could say, oh, but she puts people over. Really? She's put people over fast. Look who she is now. She's beat the fastest rising star in NXT right there on the women's side. This woman literally beat Shayna Baszler a few months ago, become women's champion. And it ends at the hands of Miss Flair. I find that complete garbage. Don't defend garbage. Don't defend bullshit. If you're defending this bullshit, I don't know what to tell you. I do not know what to tell you. Don't defend bullshit. You can have opinions, but in my opinion, don't defend bullshit. I'm just saying. This is garbage. I hate this. Charlotte Flair's the new women's champion in NXT. This is bullshit. I hate it. Oh, yeah. This is so stupid. Anyways, moving on. If I can find it next, what's the next match we had? This is going to be a fast review, somewhat. I don't want it to go too long. I'm trying to lost my place here, guys. My apologies. Up next. Okay, here we go. My apologies, guys. Up next, we had Aleister Black and Bobby Lashley. I didn't watch this match. All I know is that Black won with the black mass. Moving on. This was fun here. Up next, Otis against Dolph Ziggler. This was a fun match. It was a very fun match back and forth. I did enjoy the interaction between Okay, so Sonya accompanied Dolph Ziggler to the ring and whatever. Um, and it was a very standard, kind of a SmackDown like match. I mean, wasn't really anything special. I mean, Mandy Rose came out towards the end and attacked Sonya, and that kind of broke my heart because I love Fire and Desire. But it seems like Fire and Desire is over now. So she attacked Mandy Rose, and then Otis performed the Caterpillar, and then he won the match, and then Otis and Mandy kissed in the ring. It was pretty good. It's pretty good. Otis Guy's WrestleMania moment, Otis Guy's WrestleMania dream, and the girl and all that stuff. That is fantastic. Congratulations to him, and Dolph Ziggler can ride off into the sunset for all I care. Goodbye. It was fun. It was fun. Up next, we had Edge and Randy Orton. This was a violent match. Obviously, it's last man standing. This was a very very brutal match to watch, especially with no crowd. Obviously, this is also very this is very win. This is the match with the most freaking screaming and the most like just noise. There was so much noise on this entire show. Like, it was so weird. Okay, so Edge came out, so much freaking smoke. It was great. He's wearing some cool gear, new gear. It was great. Orton came out somewhat. Okay, so Edge made his entrance. Edge is standing in the ring, and all of a sudden we see Randy Orton hit the RKO, and he's wearing a hoodie and stuff like that. Hits the RKO, and referee's going for the count. 1, 2, 3, and all that shtick. I'm not going through the entire match. It's way too long. Like, this was the longest match I believe on the card. If I'm not mistaken, I think it is the longest match on the card. Um, oh, it was as the cameraman. I didn't even know that. Okay. Edge rose to his feet. They fought the Performance Center. There was one moment where Edge was going to be hanged by Randy Orton. It was so freaking weird. He found this freaking, I don't know, one of those workout things, and he wrapped it around Edge's neck, and he starts to like literally pull the noose. It was like so weird. Edge does like this pull up. He's pulling up, and he kicks Orton in the head. He pulls up. Yeah, he pulls up, kicks Orton in the head. It was pretty cool to watch that. They basically did what John Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa did. It's they went to a more dangerous and extreme length with this. There was RKO's, there was freaking spears everywhere, there was steel steps, there was glass, there was well, something with glass. I don't remember. There was tons of stuff in this match. Um, there was weights in this match. There was just so much stuff going on in this match. I can't really explain it all to you guys. So let me see. This match ended on a freaking truck. This ended on a trailer truck. They're going up there on the trailer truck, and the funny thing is, it was an NXT trailer truck. So NXT made an appearance again, somewhat, on this show. I was really laughing at that because like they're on the NXT truck. I was like, yay NXT! They're going to NXT. So that was pretty cool. There was Orton teased the punt on top of the truck. Speaking of the truck, they were actually on a trailer truck, not a trailer truck. They were actually on a truck, and they were on the back of it. Orton hit a draping DDT, which was legit brutal. Orton gets okay. They're going up there on the top of the trailer truck. They're fighting back and forth. They're okay. So, and then what happens is that Edge is down. Orton goes for the punt. I was thinking they were going to tease the punt. They did tease the punt. Orton goes for the punt in a very slow, methodical fashion because obviously he's not allowed to hit it. He hits Edge, hits the spear. Orton's literally wincing in pain. He's doing all that, and it's so freaking weird. Oh my gosh, there was so much noise in this match. It was actually, I closed my eyes. Picture this. Close your eye. Go back and watch the match and close your eyes and listen to it. Enough said. It's so weird. Actually, do that during the entire WrestleMania. Literally, do it through the entire show. It's so weird. We'll get to weirder, more stuff later. Edge gets down. Orton brings steel chairs up. He goes to, I believe, hit Edge. Edge hits the low blow. Orton, I think Edge hits a spear or whatever. And then Edge gets the chairs. He sets a freaking chair down. He's crying. He's like, I don't want to do this. I have to do this. Like, he's crying and stuff like that. Hits the concerto. He says to the referee, "Bat the fuck up." He literally tells the referee, "Bat the fuck up," because like he sweared, like he was bleeped out. I think he said, "Bat the fuck up" or something like that. Um, he freaking that was it, man. He knocks Edge. He knocks Orton out basically with the concerto. Hits the concerto, and he hits it again, I believe, and then that was it. That was it basically. Edge wins. That was it. It was a fun match. I think it went a little bit too long in my opinion. This match was very brutal, obviously. It did what it had to do. Put Edge, Edge's back. It was great. I think the crowd was needed for this match, in my opinion. I do think that they did deliver in this match. I just think it went a little bit too long, in my opinion. Up next, the Firefly Funhouse match. Oh my god, this match. This match let me tell you guys, this match, this was no match. This was literally, I can't even explain it to you. I don't know if I'll be able to explain it to you guys in wording. You guys better just go back and watch it. Legitimately, I don't even know. My God. My God. Okay, so the Firefly Funhouse match. This match, quote unquote, Cena made his entrance to the Performance Center. Oh my God. And all of a sudden, right, he's teleports to the Firefly Funhouse, right? And then we see Bray Wyatt. He's talking in this weird voice, right? He's talking like an announcer. And all of a sudden, we see, I believe, Vince. Okay, the whole thing goes dark. We see Vince McMahon in puppet form, and it was so weird. He's like, he's a, you don't do this shit. Like, you're fired and stuff. Like, it was so freaking weird. I'm probably not wording any of this right. Oh well. Moving on. And then all of a sudden, this gets even more weird. We get John Cena. Remember how John Cena made his real debut in WWE, obviously, against Kurt Angle? They recreate that with Bray Wyatt. So John Cena's freaking wearing the old gear from his debut. And the SmackDown Fist makes an appearance. I freaking mark out. I'm like, yes, my childhood's right there. So Bray Wyatt makes the freaking... So that happens. Then they recreate WrestleMania 30. They recreate... literally cannot go through this match without screwing everything up. You have to go back and watch it. I'm just going to say some of my fair parts. I'm also reading this off Wikipedia, so this is so weird to read. So they recreate WrestleMania 30. Wyatt's literally... Okay, Bray's pretty much dressed like his old self. The old Bray Wyatt, you know, the spooky old Bray Wyatt. He's basically... God, this is so hard to word. Like, you have to go back and watch this, man. Like, I don't know how to word this to you people. I'm trying my best here. Shoot, how am I going to be doing this? Okay, he appears as, okay, I'm just going to read off Wikipedia. Cena and Wyatt suddenly appear in the ring, where Cena reversed out of attempts of Sister Abigail. And, basically, Cena, we were out back at WrestleMania 30 when Wyatt's on his knees, he's doing this, finish me, John, finish me, and Cena has the chair, he's going for the chair. Wait, there's one part I want to, before I continue on, guys, I'm sorry I'm going all over the place, there's one part I want to talk about. It's where the beginning of the match with Cena and Wyatt, with the whole Kurt Angle shtick. He's telling Cena, basically, so what do you got? Basically wording what Kurt Angle said all those years ago. And Cena's like, ruthless aggression. He misses. And then he does it again, ruthless aggression. And then they keep going back and forth, ruthless aggression, ruthless aggression. I'm freaking dying on the other end here because this is going. And, oh my God. Okay, so after moving on, then all of a sudden, going back to what I said about the WrestleMania 30 shtick, Cena goes to take Wyatt with the chair, and then all of a sudden, this is just it's even more weird. He transports him to December 22nd, 1997, the episode WCW, and then all of a sudden, we see Wyatt dressed up as Eric Bischoff, and then all of a sudden, we see Cena freaking sporting NWO gear. He's rocking the WCW championship like Kyle O'Reilly and Hulk Hogan from back in the day. And freaking, it was just bizarre as heck. He attacks Wyatt, blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden it's revealed that Tusk is the pig boy. And then all of a sudden the Fiend appears behind Cena. The Fiend puts down Cena. And then that's it. And then Wyatt, literally the normal Bray Wyatt, Mr. Rogers, count the pin. 1, 2, 3, and that was it. Cena is done. Where does Cena go after this? I don't really know. I think this is it for when people are saying this is his retirement match. This is his retirement match. I mean, we don't know. I don't think this is his retirement match. I think he's just going to go away. He's Mr. Hollywood now, so he's got to go back and do his Hollywood priorities and stuff like that. I don't think this is it for Cena. I think we'll see him back down the road. He's going to go and do his own shtick. And Bray Wyatt has built once again, hopefully because of this. I really, like I said, I can't word this enough. Go back and watch it. It's freaking crazy as hell. That was it. I mean, and then the main event, Brock Lesnar and Drew McIntyre. It is what it is. It was a very short match. So Lesnar makes his entrance, Drew makes his entrance. There was no Broken Dream and stuff like that. There was no entrance to Broken Dream. Let me see how this goes. Drew goes for the Claymore. He goes for the Claymore, hits the Claymore for a near fall. Brock hits 3 German suplexes. Brock performs the F5. I legitimately thought this was going to be a squash match. Brock performs the F5. Another one. Drew kicks out. Hits another F5. Drew kicks out. And then obviously Drew McIntyre raises to his feet, get up, you son of a bitch, get up, get up, get up, and stuff like that. Claymore once, and then he hits, I believe, three more, become the WWE champion. It was what it is. I mean, it was obviously they were short on time. I thought it was gonna be a little bit longer, but apparently, I guess Edge and Orton took up too much time. I'm looking at you, Edge and Orton. If you're watching this, I don't think you are. You guys took up way too much time, which is understandable. This match, in my opinion, was more important than that Edge. Edge's match was more important, in my opinion, than what Drew McIntyre and Brock Lesnar did. Don't care if anyone disagrees with that. I don't care. This was a very fun match for what it was. It was very short. All he had to do, Drew gets the title. Drew's crying and stuff like that. You know, we're all freaking celebrating. The one thing I loved, the one thing I loved about the ending. I don't know if anybody noticed this. Before I even got on here, I saw this. We watched the match. As McIntyre, you know, he wins the title, right? He goes, he reaches out. He reaches out to us. He's like, I did this for you guys. Did this for all of you, and he's crying and stuff like that. Like he celebrates, hold the title, going, doing this pose and stuff like that. That was great. I loved it. So he's the WWE champion. Well done. Congratulations. Took them a long time. Took them a long time to finally pull the trigger on Drew McIntyre, but they finally did it. And I give them all the credit in the world. I really hope they don't screw this up, but I got a feeling they will. And I got a feeling that this is not going to end well. And once the crowd, I think it's going to be very interesting once the crowds and the fans finally come back and they see this as the WWE champion. Um, yeah, I mean, Drew McIntyre is WWE champion. I mean, all we need now is Heath Slater. Just saying. It's Heat's time now. But overall, I give WrestleMania 36. I'm going to give this show a 8.5 out of 10. I'm being nice to this show. From what WWE did, both nights were great. There were a few questionable moments. Obviously, Charlotte Flair winning was not a good idea. Shayna Baszler losing was not a good idea. Edge and Orton went too long. Brock Lesnar and Drew McIntyre obviously went a little bit too short, but there was a reason for that. Firefly Funhouse was probably the best thing of this entire show, in my opinion, on night two. I really don't know between the two, between the Firefly Funhouse or the Boneyard match. I really can't choose which one because both matches were literally just fun and bonkers as heck. I can't choose with that. I'm just overall, this is a very good WrestleMania. Wasn't it better than last year's WrestleMania? No, I don't think it was better than last year's WrestleMania. But WWE did what they had to do, and I give them all the credit in the world. I just think that some of the stuff they did were very questionable, but there were some very good surprises during the show, and I will give them that. Oh yeah, and oh shoot, I forgot about one match. The Street Profits beat Austin Theory and Angel Garza, and Bianca Belair made her debut. Whatever. Oh yeah, and for the SmackDown Women's Championship, I almost forgot about that. My bad. The SmackDown Women's Championship match. I don't want to talk about that though. I really don't. All you gotta know is that Bayley retained, and Lacey Evans was the last one in there, and Sasha Banks helped her basically eliminate her. So thank God Bayley retained. My apologies, guys, for stepping over that match. My apologies. I did not know. That's it. Yeah, I skipped a few matches. My bad. Yeah, the Street Profits retained tag team titles, and Bayley retained the SmackDown Women's Championship. That's it. That's WrestleMania in a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen. So I give this an 8.5 out of 10. Like last year, I gave WrestleMania 35 like a 9 out of 10 because that was just perfect WrestleMania for me, in my opinion. They delivered. Can't wait to see what happens as Drew McIntyre ascends the ranks as the WWE champion. I can't wait to see who takes it off of him. I want to know who's going to take it off him, but now we're going to enjoy this. We're going to bask in this. We're going to celebrate, and I give WWE all the credit in the world for giving us a hell of a show. Thank you, WWE. This was great, especially in these dying times and how people are, staying at home and, being quarantined, stuff like that. This is a great way to keep up everyone's minds off of what's going on in the world. If you can discredit WWE and saying, oh, they didn't have to do this, they had to postpone, stuff like that, they did what they had to do. Shut up and stop complaining. Just saying. Just saying. That's all I got, ladies and gentlemen. That is real WrestleMania 36. My bad. 32. 32 sucked. WrestleMania 36, Night 2 review. And I'm your boy, the Heelist Devours. And if you enjoyed this video, I really hope you did. I really hope you all enjoyed WrestleMania. If you did not watch it, I highly recommend you go back and watch it just for the moments alone. That's what this mania is going to be remembered, in my opinion, just for the moments alone. Please go back and watch this WrestleMania. And I will see you all on the next video. Too sweet. Peace out. Stay safe. Have a great day.